Can I see? Can I see your hand? I don't know if you guys can see this. Good morning. She's actually a little grumpy right now. We just got to her 2-month appointment, so we're gonna go sign in right now. It's usually time for her to take a little snooze, so hopefully she takes something small. I think that 2 weeks is just like a little check to see how much weight they've gained and everything, but I'm excited to see how big she's gotten. I don't know if there's anything else today. I don't really remember. It's crazy how after a couple kids you still forget. All right, we're checking in at 8 pounds, 4 ounces, and an extra 2 inches in her height. I mean, look at those chins. I knew she was gaining weight. She's doing so good. We're just waiting to see the doctor now. We just finished up her vitals, but she's growing so good. Okay, we just finished up at the doctor. I just fed her in the car, so I'm just keeping her upright for a minute before I put her back into her car seat, but everything looks good. She's, like I said, 8 pounds, 4 ounces, so she's gaining weight amazingly well. She grew 2 inches. The only thing that we saw is, I don't know if I'll be able to show you based on her position, but she has this little mark on her hand that I noticed like last week. Didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was a birthmark, and so I showed it to the doctor today, and she also thinks it's a birthmark. She thinks it's something called like a vascular birthmark. So she wants me to keep a really close eye on it and make sure that it doesn't like grow into like grow really quickly or anything like that. So I have to start documenting that and like taking pictures of it every day. It's really small right now, but I guess that they can grow really rapidly. So she wants me to take pictures of it, and if I notice any growth, to give her a call and let her know. So that was something none of the other kids have had anything like that. So we will see, and I'll try and take pictures of it. I don't know if she'll let me show you. I think it's this hand. Let me see. Can I see? Can I see your hand? I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't want to bug her. That tiny little pink mark on her hand. That's all it is, and it was something so tiny, so I just have to document it. But it's definitely nap time. She's been awake this whole time. Okay, we are home. I made a quick little pit stop at Hobby Lobby because I knew I wanted to grab something specific from there, which was a new print for above the fireplace. But turns out that they are having like 75% off their like spring shop right now. And I got so much good stuff for 75% off, including the picture, which I decided to go with this one. It's like a painting, but I thought it was really pretty, especially for fall, because it's got like this orangey color vibe in it. And I'm excited to change out the mirror and put something new in. So I got that. It was originally like 90 bucks, and I got it for $20.99, I think, $22.99, if I can get it to not fall. And then I got something for my friend Beth. She's obsessed with Star Wars. It was on the clearance rack as well, but I thought it was so cute. And then Patrick, if you're watching this, stop watching this. I don't think you are, but just in case. I got him the Star Wars mug. It's Baby Yoda. He's obsessed with Star Wars. His birthday is this month, and it's just, it goes in our theme, like our ongoing joke between us, because when we asked him to be Emma's godfather, we asked him with a Star Wars shirt that said like the Godfather. So I thought this was perfect to go with that theme, but it's so cute. And then I got this like random little greenery piece to replace the one that I have on the fireplace right now. And then this, I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but it was on the 75% sale. It ended up being like, I think $2 or $3. It's cute. It's like a little mini stool. And then the last thing I'm probably the most excited about for the kids, I don't know why this was labeled like the spring shop for clearance or whatever, but it's a waffle maker, but it makes car shaped waffles. So I'm really excited to try this out with the kids. Overall, it was like really good. I think I spent a total of like, oh, I got one more thing. Justin and I have been looking for a big, like, I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a chest, I guess. Something that was really pretty and really big. Well, not huge, but like big enough to fit all of Bobo's things in it. We've been wanting to do like some sort of memorial type of thing, but we couldn't find what we wanted. So I found this chest today, and it is perfect. It fits all of the things that we wanted of his that were really special to us in here. It's literally the perfect size. It's gonna be really hard to find a perfect spot to put it, but we wanted this really big chest for that. So I got that today as well, and I'm so glad that I finally found that. So for everything today, so for the picture, the waffle maker, the stool, the greenery, tea towel, the mug, and the chest, I think I spent a total of like $90 for everything. And just the picture alone is supposed to be $89.99. So I consider that a steal, and I'm so excited to do waffles with the kids. I'm gonna switch this out now. Okay, is it just me or does this look like way better without the mirror? And then I swapped out the pampas grass for this greenery, if it'll focus. I just feel like it all looks really cute and ties together really well. And it just kind of flows better. Okay, I got Faye down for a nap. The big kids are all having quiet time. I don't even know if I said this anymore, but the boys are not napping anymore. So that has been a big change for us recently, and it happened after Faye came home. We just noticed that they were doing the same thing that Emma does when we cut her nap. Emma was older, but they were not going to bed until like 9:30. Like we were putting them down at their normal time, but they just were not tired because they were probably getting too much daytime sleep. So we tried shortening their nap and doing it like an hour instead of 2 hours. Didn't make a difference. They were wide awake. So we decided to cut the nap, and we're just doing quiet time from like 12 to 2. Emma's always done quiet time when the boys are napping for like the longest time. So nothing changed for her, but them not napping, it's definitely been an adjustment. But they're doing pretty good with it, and they're exhausted by the end of the day now. So they go to bed right away at like 7. I was really hoping that they would nap a little bit longer because I think Emma napped until just after she turned 3, and the boys are only like 2.5, not even 2.5 yet. So I was hoping they would nap longer, but they have way more energy than she ever did. So they're having quiet time in the living room. But I really quickly want to do a little house reno update because I know we haven't talked about it in a long time, partially because we've been busy, like end of pregnancy. That was the last thing on my mind. And then Faye here now, obviously. We just haven't talked about it. We decided to take a little pause on the renovation. Interest rates are really, really high right now. And I think we were a little bit nervous to go for it and then have a huge payment. And we can make what we're doing work. So we have like a backup plan. We're gonna do 2 things. So first things first, I think we've talked about it. We are going to renovate our master bedroom closet. We're gonna put in like an actual like closet system and make space for a mini crib in there for Faye, just for like a temporary solution until she's old enough to either figure something else out and go share a room with Emma possibly, or we add on to the house, which we're still planning on doing. We're just taking a pause right now. We're gonna have an HVAC guy come out and see if we can add a vent in there because that's obviously really important. We wanna make sure she has plenty of airflow and everything. We have one in our bathroom right next to it, so I don't think it will be a problem, but we just want to make sure. The second thing is that we are going to start the renovation but not complete it. So in the sense of we are planning on going through and doing the garage / laundry room reno first and then extending to doing the 2 bedrooms and bathroom. That way we split up the amount that we're paying up front. It's not going to cost nearly as much because the septic won't be an issue because we're not adding a bedroom. The permit paperwork is going to take the longest. I think he said it's gonna take like 7 months. So we're in the process of figuring that out right now. But I haven't done an update on that in a really long time because we weren't really sure for a while what we were planning on doing, but then interest rates started climbing really, really high and we don't have enough cash to just pay up front for this really expensive addition. So we're trying to figure it out, but we're starting with doing the closet and then moving on to the laundry room / mudroom area. That's gonna add on some square footage to the house. So we have like permit paperwork and all of that kind of stuff to do, but it will be really nice to have it done and then just have a laundry room and have a little bit more space. Even though it won't be the complete renovation, it's gonna add on some more square footage for us as a whole. And I've always wanted a laundry room. That was the one thing that I didn't love about this house, was that there was no actual laundry room. It's something I've always wanted, especially now having 4 kids. I think it's gonna be really, really nice. Plus it's gonna be a huge space. There's gonna be room to add a fridge, a like dog / cat pet area, tons of extra storage, all of that, just stuff for hosting, etc. It's gonna be really nice to have it, even though we won't be able to add on the bedrooms and the bathroom right away. That is still in the plan, so we're not moving because we still want to do that. It's just taking a really long time. But I just wanted to update you guys because I know we haven't talked about it in a really long time, but honestly, it's been the last thing on my mind right now. I'm sure it will become more of a thing at the forefront of my mind when Faye is older and we want her to have her own space, but right now, it's just not as important. And we're also just trying to save as much as we can right now. Oh, you want to come up? You want to come say hi to everybody? Oh yeah, baby. He's in his teenager phase, we call it. He's got like a funny, he's got like a funny look right now. He doesn't quite look like a puppy anymore, but he doesn't look like a dog. So we call him our teenager. Are you a good boy? Yeah, you are. He is seriously getting to be the best pupper. He's stopping nipping as much as he's nipping on me. He's sleeping better. He's just been so good. What's that? What is that? What is that? Look at him. He's just like a little teenager. Pepper, are you a teenager? I wonder how big he is now. We're taking him to the vet tomorrow. Now time to clean up while the kids are all hanging out. Mom life.